the rules. XMG.
Yeah, I mean, if you're smart enough, I mean, a lot of players just, they do that, and then they're like, oh, he has this many units, I don't really care. But these players should know, you know, when he attacks and he sees a certain amount of units. That
especially their familiarity with each other as teammates should work.
I think in general, HasuObs is someone who's not practicing so much. He's like watching a lot of replays. He's preparing well in the theory.
Yeah.
From what I know.
I think that's a lot better in StarCraft 2 than StarCraft 1 is.
Yeah. You needed better mechanics and all that stuff.
But yeah, in StarCraft 2, it's a lot about knowing the game and not so much mechanics. So yeah, here we go with a little pressure. He's not really going to be threatening Thorzain, but he can see, you know, he has 8 Marines. He's got 1 bunker, so he's probably going pretty standard right now. But if he went a 6 gate right off the bat, he probably could have broke that. But it's like too late now. If he threw down 3 more gates and tried to pressure, by the time it came into effect, Thorzain would be able to slap it.
So he's just building 1 more barrack. So there's no tech so far. He's just trying to defend.
Yeah, and it looks like Hasu's going to go for the robo.
Yeah.
And I think he's getting 2 more gases at his natural. Hasu usually has a really bad timing with his 2 gases. He usually gets them way too early. I think this timing's actually okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this timing is correct. Yeah.
Like what me and Tyler always discuss is like little things like that where Hasu, we always thought, got his 2 gases a little too early, but this is fine.
Okay, so what do you think overall the opening or the follow-up? Is it better for Thorzain at the moment or HasuObs?
It's pretty even, to be honest. I think Hasu should try to be banking some gas and maybe calling down 3 or 4 sentries, just so when he goes into the mid-game, he has those sentries with a lot of energy, and he doesn't have to warp them in later and have to warp in like twice the amount because he hasn't been stocking that energy.
Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and go toward Colossi blindly, but he's got that Observer coming out. So that Observer will go in, give him full information, and I think he'll find that he likes this choice for Colossus. I mean, look at all those Marines.
Can he push a bit? I think it looks like this.
Yeah, Thorzain can definitely come out. It's just he has to get stim. Like if he gets stim and then
Stim just finished.
Yeah, so if HasuObs goes back to engage, he'll destroy that army. So HasuObs could be in a lot of danger here. What he should be trying to do is warping in units and chrono boosting his gateways.
Losing a first Stalker, second is damaged.
I don't know. He shouldn't have stimmed there. He's kind of like showing his hand.
Yeah.
Like if he waited and then waited for the Stalkers to come engage him and then he stemmed up, it would have been better.
Oh, actually, he stems right now.
Yeah, it looks like Hasu's probably going to take this battle, even though he has horrible force fields.
Oh no, I think it's no more order left, but he's killing the sentries.
Guardian shield's down.
Wow, he got 3 more units, but okay, I think he can defend it, but still it did a lot of damage, didn't it?
Yeah, if the force fields were a lot better, HasuObs would have destroyed that completely. It's still not bad for either player. They kind of swapped a lot of the army, and Thorzain, once again, doing the poke, a later poke, and he kind of figures out like how many gateways he's on by how many units he warped in.
Yeah, and now that there's no standing sentries, if that fight hadn't happened, then Thorzain would be looking at dealing with like 400 sentry energy for a mid-game fight, but now he doesn't have to worry about all that.
Looks like HasuObs is going to try to pressure, but with only 3 gateways and the Terran being able to repair his bunker, I don't think he's going to be able to do that much damage.
But if the first Colossus is coming soon, I mean, he can build Vikings soon. I mean, just waiting for 2 medivacs.
It's going to really come down to control and how well Thorzain can repair that bunker.
Exactly. So we got how many tech labs? Yeah, I mean, he can build up a lot of Marauders soon.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to.
Yeah, exactly,
And he'll get them just in time, I think.
And gifting the Hellion. Thorzain really needs to back off here. He's like, that's so scary for a Terran just to push out like that. Because if Hasu would have stayed, he probably would have killed everything there and maybe pushed into the natural.
But here we go with the Colossi, and
he's going to try to pick off this reactor.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, that is really good.
Wow. And there is no Viking anyway, so...
Yeah, it's he's going to be able to do quite a lot of damage here if he wanted to.
And the second Colossus is already coming.
Yeah, if he had Blink or a Pylon there to warp in units, it would be insanely strong. I think Thorzain kind of needs to work on his building placements in these positions. He should know not to put a reactor with a starport, you know. An important building right on the edge like that.
Yeah, that's right. So now he's killing the rock. So probably
going to go for that expo instead of the back
play
one.
safe. And
Which isn't bad though, because it seems like he's got a little bit of a lead now, and if he threw it down immediately, it could come into effect before Thorzain would want to push.
Yeah, and those double forwards really indicate City's looking for a longer game. There's not going to be any timing coming out from HasuObs for a while.
He's probably going to poke around before any significant number of Vikings come around, try to take free units. But right now, in his mind, he's thinking, okay, I want to get like 1-1 as soon as possible, possibly take a third, and just bring Thorzain's numbers down.
So now he's building up 3 Vikings on the same time. I mean, that's pretty nice, but still, there are 3 Vikings against 2 Colossi, which is like
not that great, yeah.
Oh wait, already 3, and the 4th is already coming.
Looks like HasuObs could kind of poke in here, which is a good thing because, you know, with I think he has 4 sentries with a decent amount of energy, he can always poke in.
Extended Thermal Lens upgrade is also done. Yeah. That was really important.
I don't think HasuObs is going to commit here. He's just going to try to scare Thorzain, take some free units.
And get some time for the expansion, I think.
Yeah.
But this actually looks really, really good. He's doing quite some damage.
Yeah, but I don't think it's smart to engage. He's so ahead, and he's got upgrades, and his third's going. You know, you could easily lose a good chunk of your army and then just get countered by the Terran.
Yeah.
But he hasn't really lost that much.
No, that's true. It's pretty even.
But he is burning the Sentry energy. You always want to have a good reserve of Sentry energy. Yeah. Now he can't throw down a million force fields and run away.
Always take care of a Colossus. First dies, second.
One Colossus down, second one's going to drop, third one's going to go down real quick. It's already low HP.
It was not that well from HasuObs.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. He didn't need to do this.
What is this?
And now he's just going to get countered attacked, and he might be in some trouble. Then again, Thorzain's third's about to go up too. It's going to really depend. If Thorzain pushes, HasuObs could be in some trouble. If he doesn't, it's going to be on even terms, I think.
Yeah, look at the supply. I mean, it's 81 against 135. This is...
It was just not worth the expected value.
Especially when he's upgrading so much. I mean,
and builds the third.
It does make... I mean, I was thinking that he could do a lot of damage with 3 Colossi, but then...
Yeah, he burned... As soon as he burned the energy, you know, like once you have the energy, you can pretty much like guarantee your escape with force fields as long as you're confident. As soon as he burned it, he should have backed off.
Yeah, I think he thought it was a better situation than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're actually right.
Now he's going to be in trouble. He has no charge, no blink, and he's out of Colossi.
Wow. This looks over.
This Terran army is just going to roll him completely, which is sad because he had a pretty significant lead.
Yeah, and here we go with the GG. It's a 1-0 for Thorzain against HasuObs in the deciding game for Thorzain so far. If he's winning this game, he is in the top 2, makes it to the top 16 grid and a double elimination.
It was a pretty good game. I mean, you could see there was a lot of psychological factors that went into that game. They both knew each other's play pretty well. Just Hasu got a little too overconfident and stuck around a little too long.
Yeah, that's true. So, well, let's have a look on the second game, which will be... I don't know the map, but we will find out.
I think it's Shakur's, maybe?
I think Shakur's is one of them. I don't know if it's the second.
Yeah.
Might be the third.
I've heard you guys like Shakur's, like the first players against Terran. Is that true?
It's okay. I don't mind it so much. I don't know.
So what about all these versions we have in the world? Like the Blizzard version, the GSL, ESL, MLG, I don't know, like second edition, last edition, the Husky edition, like everyone got their own edition. Yeah. I mean, what the hell?
I don't even know the differences between them.
I think some of them are not even important because of the positionings overall. Like I think on Tal'Darim Altar, you have like a bigger choke and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the DreamHack version of Tal'Darim was like really weird.
Yeah, for some building placements, you have to take care of that.
Yeah, 3 building block on that version of Tal'Darim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Won him $8,000.
No, but yeah, seriously, I think having so many different versions can totally destroy your openings. You know, if you don't know about it, for example.
Yeah.
I agree.
And make you look stupid with the scouting if it's cross position only.
I've done that so many times. Like at MLGs, I'm just scouting close position. They're like, "Why? What are you doing, man?"
I remember some games on Shakur's Plateau when it was just brand new. Everyone was scouting the close position. Yeah. Like, what the hell? I mean, no one knew it, but it looked so strange. Even when after 1 or 2 weeks, people still did it. Like the top players in Europe, and you're like, come on, are you kidding me? You play it every day and still don't know it? But yeah. That's how it can be.
Pro gamers are lazy. When it comes to that small stuff, they should learn it, and they just don't.
Yeah, I would sign it directly. I mean, do you know Sokka? He's like also really lazy, and I think there are so many other players who are also pretty lazy overall. Yeah. But they still.
We're trashing like all the pro gamers. They're all lazy.
No, it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
But yeah, I mean, overall, they practice a lot, and it's just about the focus and priority. I think.
You got to be able to do those little things too.
So how does your training looks like? Do you just play? I mean, do you have a plan or?
It depends. Like for this and DreamHack, it's kind of more general play. But like when you have a GSL match and you say, okay, this is your map, this is your opponent. You know, it's like PVT on a horrible map like Xel'Naga Fortress, which I'm gonna have to play in a week, unfortunately. But then I can like, as soon as I get back to Korea, I can like say, hey, practice partner, or Supernova, or Top, or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's play like 20 games, and I'm just gonna pick a build order based on what I see, and then I'll have like 3 or 4 build orders on what I want to do depending on what I see, and then 3 or 4 from that, and you get it all arranged in your mind how you want to play.
What do you like more? Like, do you like to practice in general, like being good against everything, like nothing specific?
I think general practice is better in the long term. Like Jonathan is probably like 10 times better than me in specific practice. Like he can nail down specific timings. That's why I did so well in GSL and had those 2 top 4 runs.
Yeah.
But in general practice, I'm a lot better than him, so my mechanics are a little bit better. And when I run into things that I generally don't run into, I can react a lot better than him, where he has a specific build order, and if he plays a different way, he has
no clue. Yeah. I see. That's what I actually think about Thorzain too. He's like someone who can train specific in a specific way, like like TSL. It looked like he was also always so well prepared.
Yeah.
Look at the games against MC, for example.
Yeah.
He was so well prepared overall, and if I watch him sometimes online in, I don't know, like $500 caps or whatever, then he's losing against people which I don't expect he would lose to.
Yeah. So yeah. Then when he goes to Korea, I hope he does really well in GSL, because he'll have, that time to prepare and those maps.
Probably he's the new general.
There you go. Maybe Thorzain. It's the Swedish power, man.
It's
Swedish
McLovin
tag
still.
team.